perfect gift for mom. If you can't decide exactly what to get her, you could always get her an HSN gift card. So I hope you'll be on the lookout for that. Do you have another one of these somewhere? Oh, then I'm gonna have to take this off. Okay, sorry about that. If you'd like to order this, that's $69.95 at 079118. Okay, well, coming up now, we are going to share this fabulous, and I mean fabulous ring set. I have to show you how this works. I don't even know how our buyers managed this, but they did. So let me show you. The first time that I saw this, I was so excited because this ring, I covet this ring. I would love one day to own this in real, but that's, you know, not necessarily at the top of my priority list, because to get, and I'm gonna hold still so you guys would please come a little closer so they can see what this is. The centerpiece is a simulated tanzanite. Can we come closer please, guys, or no? Thank you. So that's a simulated tanzanite in the center. Look at the color of that beautiful stone. And then we have channel set baguettes going down the band. It's solid sterling silver. It's absolute, which is the world's finest simulated diamond. If that's all this was for $69.95, that would be gorgeous. But that's not all this is. What we're also going to be sending you is ring guards, and they are already soldered in the back. You slide this into place, and look at it, transforms your tanzanite, your absolute tanzanite, into this gorgeous band, which is amazing. Now, there's more. You're also getting, for the same price, $69.95, you're also getting, wait till you see this gorgeous thing. That is a 3-carat simulated diamond solitaire. That for $69.95. Channel set round brilliant stones going down both sides of the band, solid sterling silver, right? How beautiful is that? You're getting that too. You're getting this, you're getting the guards, and you're getting that. Oh, and by the way, the guards can also be used with this beauty. How about that? Look at how pretty this is. You look like you are wearing like a $50,000 diamond set, easy, even more than that. It's so stunning. It's so stunning. So you get all of them. And then to even make this more difficult to make a decision, you are not just choosing the tanzanite, which we love. The tanzanite is gorgeous. I picked this last host pick in just the tanzanite because I think it is so stunning. But look what we're doing today. For the very first time, we are also offering it, if you would like something different besides tanzanite, how about pink diamond? This is pink absolute simulated diamond. Check it out. Oh, 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 is that pretty or is that pretty? So there it is in the pink, which we love. Or, I love a canary diamond. Who doesn't? How about canary? This is a simulated absolute canary diamond look that you can also choose. So, you choose the pink, you choose the canary, or you choose the tanzanite, you choose the stone color. Everybody gets the big, gorgeous diamond ring, and everybody gets the ring guards. 400 gone with everybody ordering. I don't have a lot of this. There's about 1,000 of these available. It's $69.95. It's 17 and pennies on your credit card for an entire ring wardrobe that is knock your socks off. Absolutely knocks my socks off. Again, the first time I saw this, I really could not believe my eyes, and you will have more fun with it. Whether you lost your wedding ring, whether your wedding ring doesn't fit anymore. I can't tell you how many women I know that don't wear their wedding rings for work. My sister's a hairdresser. She does not like to wear her fine wedding rings for work. A lot of women who are sporty, you work with your hands, you put your hands in chemicals. A lot of women do not want to be wearing their fine diamonds daily. So because of that, I think this is a really, really nice choice at $69.95 because you can play with this, you can mix and match and have a ball. So don't hang up if you're ordering your set. I will keep you posted on this. By the way, we do have a couple more absolute pieces. We have a watch I have to show you. We have studs we're gonna show you. And then I have the most beautiful, I took the pendant off because we only had one sample. The beautiful pendant that I was wearing. So I'm gonna show you the studs first of all. Because if